Hi, everybody. It's Gene Simmons, and you're not, and you're listening to the Potter Than Hell podcast with Steve, BC, BB, and Dylan. But you knew that, didn't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is your last stop on the crazy train of hard rock and heavy metal. So sit back, buckle in, and hang on. Here we go.
Hello, Potter Than Hellions. Welcome back to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is Steve, your host. I'm joined this week by
BB.
On the keyboards is
Dylan.
And we have 2/3 of the Kiss Krew here. We have Rob.
Hey.
And Scotty.
Hello, everyone.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, that's for sure. I just told my dad that yesterday, actually, for another reason. Anyway.
You sang the whole song to him? And
no. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm just going to get off the bat between this last week, between myself, BB, BC, who is on assignment because of what's going on with him, and Dylan. We had a total fucking shit show of a fucking week. So it's good to be here with the boys, talking some Kiss, forgetting about everything for a little while. So welcome back. Rob, what's up, buddy?
How's it going? What's new? What's exciting?
Nothing other than what I just told you, and that's not good or exciting.
That is terrible. But gray skies are going to clear up.
They are, absolutely. What do you got going on? Anything good?
Not a lot. My son's moving back home, leaving the Philadelphia area, so
How much fun's that going to
he's
be?
moving back in for a couple months until
You hope.
the tenant moves out of
That's
my
right,
mom's
your
house.
mom's house. Okay.
So I gave him his notice that he's got to be out, and he didn't take it too well.
Well, tough shit.
So that's the way it goes.
You own the house.
Yeah, so he's going to be moving back in September 1st, maybe earlier if this guy stops paying his rent. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
it could happen.
Time will tell.
It could happen.
So that in the meantime, they're going to move in with us into my Kiss room basement.
Oh,
Once
no.
again, I got rid of him when he went to
I
college.
can give you some police tape to put up. Do not cross.
I know. So it's just momentarily till they get there,
That's all right. Get their feet under them. That's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
it's got to be terrifying, though. Like, you wake up from a nightmare and there's a giant poster of Gene
Well, he
Simmons.
lived down there for.
That was
down
his
there.
spot
Yeah.
because his Xbox was down there, and
Yeah.
that was his. Yeah, for 6-7 years, I didn't have my Kiss cave because he took it over.
Yeah.
So then I got it back when he went to school, college and then law school, and then now he's coming back.
Yeah. And you guys out there, if you want to check out Rob's Kiss Cave, is that what we call it?
Yeah, Kiss
Okay.
cave.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
How do they look it up?
I think you could look Rob Kelleher, or you could go to My Kiss Cave with Kave. There's actually 2 of them on there. There's an old one that what it used to look like, and then there's a newer one that I did it again. I got a lot more shit hung up, and
You'll see a couple pictures of me.
yeah.
You'll see my guitar donation to the room is in there. The Explorer that you will see that is my donation to the Kiss Cave. It's really cool. It's the one's a shorter one. The second one's longer though, right?
Yeah, a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And I didn't put music to the second one. I didn't get around to it. I just said, screw it, I'm putting it on YouTube.
So put your headphones on, play something in the background when you're watching
there you
it.
go.
Yeah. It's really cool though. It is because I remember when Granza went up and he was like his jaw just hit the floor. He's got shit on the underside of the fucking stairs and everything. It's really cool. And speaking of Granza, he didn't make it tonight, so he blew us off. However, he did give me a list for what we're gonna do, so we could make fun of his questionable picks as we go along. Scott, what's up, buddy?
Doing well. Hey, thanks for having me. Just enjoying the summer, working hard, but I'm going to go visit my old college roommate's daughter graduated high school, so I'm going to go down to Mechanicsburg, staying overnight. Should be a good weekend. She's going to Temple. I'm going to play field hockey, so pretty cool.
Nice.
Pretty cool stuff. So
Hook her up with Rob's kids. They both went to Temple. They can give her the lay of the land.
There you go.
Well, Emily went to
Owls.
Temple.
Emily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ryan went to Drexel.
Ryan went to Drexel. I'm sorry.
They're both Phillies.
Area though.
Area,
Yeah,
yeah.
area. Yeah. Absolutely.
But good to hang out with friends and be here tonight.
Good.
Thank you.
BB.
Yeah, nice to be back in the driver's seat after last week. Thanks. I actually got a couple texts from our closer knit group of guys, and worried about my dad. So he's home, doing well. He had a stent and a valve put in, and it's just like boom, boom, in and out like a drive-through. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
not
they
like it
don't-
used to be.
They don't keep you. It's crazy.
It's in and out, man. But you know, he came home Saturday. He got a stint in Tuesday. Watched him Wednesday. Put the valve in Thursday. Watched him Friday. Went home Saturday. Boom, done.
Wow.
So he's home black and blued and a little sore, a little
Screwed,
cranky.
blued, and tattooed.
Yeah, but yeah. Other than that, you know, just glad to be back here, having a couple sarsaparillas with the boys, talking a little Kiss. So good days here today.
How about you, Dylan?
Yeah, it's been something else. But, you know, just taking it day by day and gonna keep on keeping on as usual.
All right. Yeah, and we spent the whole weekend with my mom. She had a thing going on and ended up getting a pacemaker. So we spent like the last 4 days in the hospital. So got out today. She's all situated. Everything seems to be under control. So like I said, good to be here with the boys. And BC couldn't make it because he's got something that is just insane going on, and I don't want to get into it on here. But I was telling these guys before, it's just fucking crazy. So here we are. We're going to do a little Kiss Krew thing here, two-thirds of the Kiss Krew. And before we do that, actually, I think Scott put it in our text group today, the Ace Frehley redoing of the albums or whatever.
Yeah, new colored vinyl. Same songs, no bonus tracks, no
bonus shit
nothing,
in them,
no
nothing.
demos,
swirl
no
color.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I did order Anomaly. I did. I will admit that because I didn't have it. But I wasn't buying other, just to have the different colored vinyls. I don't like Ace that much. I really don't.
There's been so many versions put out already.
Right. And then did you
and picture discs.
Did you buy the cassette box set?
No.
Really? I
did
thought
not.
you were an Ace fan.
What am I going to do with cassettes? You know what
Put
I
them in
mean?
your tape deck.
It's just
Grab your Walkman.
Is the people trying to bring this cash in? Is the record company? Is it his management?
I don't know.
Is it him? I don't know. How much say does he have?
I wonder how many they're going to be left over with.
They're going to be left with a lot.
I
know it's a limited run, but talk about milking the cow, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
like I said, if I had been looking for a copy of Anomaly, and then some of them were ridiculously priced, so I was like, fuck that, I'll live without it.
Actually, the cover is better than what it used.
It's the original. It's not the original.
It's him holding up the
Yeah,
guitar.
because they changed
cover.
it. Yeah, they did change it. I forgot about that, so I was able to get that. Like I said, if I didn't have it,
Which variant did you get? The splatter or the non-splatter?
The left or the right?
I got the splatter.
I got the
splatter.
not
is
the one
kinda
with the
cool.
green, the other one. Yeah, not the one with the
They're
green.
both kind of cool, but
I don't know. I just got one of them. Like everything, I'll listen to it once and put it on the fucking shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's putting them out because he, with his new album around the corner, it's like, hey, don't forget about these albums. Buy these, and then it'll be like, hey,
I'm a little excited about that.
I am too.
the new one,
Yeah.
I like when he puts new music out.
Yeah.
Me too.
And I like that it's not just him. He's got Steve Brown doing
Right.
stuff. He had Joey Casada do a couple
Yep.
drum things on there.
Mixing it
So I'm
up.
a little excited about it because, I'm sick of the Origins ones. I can't do it. It's just some of them were okay.
I enjoy them. I'll listen to them just to check them out to see his version, but it's not something I keep going back to.
Yeah. Like, I like Emerald. I like because the Slash plays on it.
Yeah,
the guitar's really
there's
good
definitely
on it.
a few good ones.
Yeah, there are a couple good ones.
Yeah.
Is it Cold Gin that John 5 plays on, maybe?
That's that's Mike McCready, isn't
Mike
it?
McCready? I don't know.
that's correct.
But John 5 plays on one of them, I think.
He plays on Parasite.
Parasite. So those are cool. Those ones
They
are cool.
Yeah.
Covers of him. Covers
Right.
of Kiss stuff. I would rather hear than
Wait, you don't
that
like
fucking
good times, bad times?
Ugh. I love when Zeus does the impression of him singing that. I fucking love it. But like that Mountain song is fucking terrible. That's a terrible song before Ace even got a hold of it. Ace did not fucking help that song.
White Room is pretty good though. I like that. The cream one.
Musically,
right?
some of them
That's
are good.
a good one.
Musically,
I like
some of
Space
them.
Trucking. I thought that was kind of
That
Space
one,
Trucking was
I like
alright.
that one.
That was alright.
That was good.
Space
Yeah,
Turkey.
some of them are good.
Yeah.
Some of them, some of them they could be duds.
Yeah.
Like there's that one, I forget what it was. It's like an old, I don't know if it's Dave Clark or somebody. It's a really weird song. That one's a skipper. And then
There's more than
there's
one.
a Stones one, Street Fighting Man or something.
Yeah.
That's a skipper too.
Yeah.
But Anyway.
Yeah. So I just wanted to throw that. I just wanted
2,000 man.
2,000 man is great.
I know.
That's
That's what I'm
awesome.
saying. They can't all be 2,000 man.
That's true. That is very true. Yeah. So I just want to throw that out there. Little Kiss news going on there. They're on tour, still adding shows.
Yeah, they added more U.S. shows.
Whatever. They're
so much for last 50 shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's up
we
to
will
like
be there.
60 some.
We'll be there the Friday night.
Yeah, we will. Madison Square Garden. As long as there's no more shows
After that. Yeah. After that. Yeah.
I won't be mad.
And Gene's doing that thing the next day.
Yes.
He's doing
For
that.
2 days.
It's that studio thing, right?
Yep.
That would be cool to do. If I had the money to do it, I would be interested in doing it.
What is he charging for that?
That's $5,000. I think it's $5,000. It's either $5,000 or $10,000. That might be $10,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I saw it, but I didn't really look
Because
into
Tom
it.
and Zeus did the Gene thing in Vegas,
Right.
and
That's pretty cool. That was
Yeah.
a sit-down dinner with him.
and because they got a big guitar case full of Gene shit, and they had to, and that's their stuff. That's theirs to keep.
Wow.
So they had to. So I don't know what it cost because they had a place set up where they can arrange you could ship it, so you didn't have to take it on the plane and risk it getting all fucked up and shit. So and Zeus and Tom, I'm encouraging you to do a Gene case opening on your show. That would be
they
cool.
haven't done it yet. We don't know what's in it. They know. But
They know what's in it, but I would like to. That would be cool for them to do a YouTube video of
have
them
you
doing
talked
that.
to them? Did they enjoy that?
Yeah, they
that
loved
thing?
it. Listen to their episode.
I'll have
They
to
had a
check it
fucking
out.
fantastic time.
Really?
And actually, I just talked to Zeus on the phone the other night for like an hour and a half shooting the shit. But they had a good time, and listen to the episode. They had a really
I'll have to
really
check
good
that out.
experience
I'll have
out
to
there.
check it out,
And it sounds like the hang after was kind of even better than the event. So if you guys haven't checked that out there, check out Tom and Zeus on Shout Out Loudcast, and I think it was like maybe 3 episodes ago, but it was really good.
Definitely.
Yeah. And so what else we got? Last week, BB was unable to make it, so it was myself, BC, Dylan, and Brad Rustoven. BB sent his list in. We did like a top 3 band episode. What'd you think about that, Dylan?
It was fun. It was a good time. I really enjoyed talking kind of off the cuff about a lot of the bands that we loved. It was fun seeing who everybody picked for their list, and I'm very much looking forward to talking about Foo Fighters and what was my other one? Anthrax.
Yeah.
Going forward, so that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, it was cool hearing everybody's opinions and seeing how much we differed on certain things. Like with Maiden, there was a lot of kind of discourse in terms of favorite albums
And
like
eras and stuff like that. Yeah.
What'd you think, BB? I know you weren't there, BB, but what'd you think of the
the questions were cool. I honestly can't wait to hear, what you guys said with everything else, but it was a great concept, and it's an easy talk, and like that's pretty much how this podcast started. We would just sit on Steve's porch and something would pop up and we just go off the cuff and talk for hours and drink, and that's pretty much what we do every week now. So
and we did talk for hours because it was a long episode, which I personally don't care. Some people feelings on podcasts are they should be like an hour. I think that they should just be as long as they need to be to cover the material that you're talking about. If it takes a half an hour, it takes a half an hour. If it takes 3, I don't give a shit. I'm in no hurry.
Right.
We'll put out the 2 VHS tapes like the Titanic.
It'll be like the Second Coming from Kiss when they put out the two things.
The Lord of the Rings
And how about like
extended
that shit's never been released on DVD?
There's not enough space.
Huh? It was
I have the Second Coming on DVD.
an official copy.
I do.
On DVD.
I do. Didn't come with the book though. Remember the VHS had a book with it?
Yeah.
I had the VHS.
I did too.
still have it.
Actually, I think it's over my locker over the firehouse. I don't remember there being an official release of that on DVD.
I'll snap a picture. I'll send it to you.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hook you up. Yeah. All right. So before we get going, do a little bit. What are we listening to, Dylan? What are you listening to?
Well, it was more what I was watching this week. I decided to finally check out the David Bowie documentary, Moon Age Daydream. I'd been hearing a lot of really good things about it, and it was on. Now it's called Max. It's no longer HBO Max. It's just called
By the way,
Max.
you have to put that back on my TV downstairs too.
Okay. Okay. Well, it was a very cool documentary. It was more of almost like a visual journey through Bowie's career. Like a lot of cool concert footage and kind of inserts of him talking about his career, and the visuals kind of match the different types of music. So it's really cool seeing like psychedelic stuff in the.
Now, were they able to? Did they use his music for
Yeah,
it?
no,
because I know a lot of times you'll see ones like that where they don't have the rights to when they can.
Yeah, no, it's all his stuff. Like he's playing on stage with the Spiders. Like it's like footage of him playing shows and the actual audio from that, and like people talking about him, and it was a really cool and different documentary. It's more of an experience than like David Jones was born in 19 blah blah blah. There wasn't much of that. It was more of kind of like impressions of the different eras, which was really cool.
Is it better than the Beatles' Let It Be thing?
I think it's more watchable because the Let It Be's a little meandering. Yeah, it's
that
a
was.
little long.
I watched it.
I can't get through that. I watch it in blocks of like half an hour
because like it's only an hour and a half, so like it doesn't draw itself out,
like
and
4
like
hours, right?
there's like there's like the different eras too, so it's like different feelings as you're going. So
I would skip to the 80s.
Stevie Ray Vaughan and
what's that called?
It's Moon Age Daydream.
That was a theatrical release.
It
too,
was. It
wasn't
was released
Wonder how it
theatrically. A lot of great reviews on it, and I could see why.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Oh, good. I'll check it out.
Scotty, what do you got going, buddy?
I've listened to the new Winger album called Seven, and I'll tell you, impressed by it. I really liked it. I did. I thought the guitar playing, the riffs were great, vocals were great. Really exceeded my expectations. It's called Seven. New album by Winger. Check it out. I really liked it.
And Reb Beach does not play all the solos on that.
He does not, really.
John Roth plays like 3 solos.
I did not know that.
And when we saw them on Monsters of Rock Cruise, they have a part where he fucking tears it up. They do like I don't know if it's, I think they like stretch a song out, and he's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
He is great. He has a solo album out that I picked up a couple years ago. It was great. So yeah,
Did you hear the album?
It's.
No, I haven't heard it yet.
I will not be surprised if it's not in my top 10 at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's really good.
Wow.
It's really good. And Dylan, I did see Moon Age Daydream too. Very cool. I enjoyed it. It was very, very, like you said, it's a visual spectacle.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very theatrical.
Mm-hmm.
Rob, what do you got, buddy?
Well, I've been, checking out vinyls. I stopped down this place called Double Decker in Allentown. Picked up about 6, 7, 8 albums. They got pretty good prices down there too. So I picked up Blackjack, that one that you have that looks like the deck of cards.
Like a deck of cards, yeah.
Well, I didn't know there was 2. They have 2 albums out, Blackjack. So I got the other one too. I'm like, I found both of them. And they're like $3 or something like that. And it's cool that the deck of cards is all intact and stuff like that. And it had the shrink still on it. It was open, but and I'm like, I picked that up. Picked up Saxon. Picked up Judas Priest, and I picked up Y&T Contagious, which I used to have on cassette. And I did that bring back some memories? So I've been checking that out because that's 1987. That's
a great album.
That's a really good one. Really good one. So I've been digging that for a little bit,
Cool.
Yeah.
BB, how about you?
A couple weeks ago, Tesla released their Full Throttle Live album. Not too bad. I was kind of a little disappointed in a way because it's a live album, but I think it's just more of like live songs. It doesn't run like the concert. Like Miles Away opens up with Miles Away, and I know they open up with that. But then it goes to Changes, Time to Rock, which has a really cool talk box in there. And there's some like deeper cuts in here. Breaking Free, Call It What You Want, Lazy Days, Crazy Nights, Cool Blue Steel, which was a kind of a surprise, Edison's Medicine, so it's only an 8-song CD, album, whatever you want to call it. Then they throw in SOS, Too Bad. I think that's Aerosmith from Get Your Wings.
Yes.
It rocks, but I don't understand why you throw that in there.
You didn't put so many of your good songs on there, and
you could have put I don't know, Coming At You
put
Live on there, or
you've only been releasing albums for
the acoustic version
the last 30 years, and you have to put now Aerosmith album, a song to close your album.
It's an acoustic album?
No,
a live acoustic album, or just a
no?
It's
a regular album.
I don't want to say that I'm done with Tesla, but I'm getting to that point.
You're coming to the finish line.
I'm coming to the finish line with Tesla, I think.
They were. I tell you what. I didn't catch a whole show on Monsters of Rock Cruise for Tesla, but I did catch maybe a third of the first show they played in the theater, and it was a lot better than the last time that we saw them at M3. That was not great that night, but it wasn't bad. I didn't think Jeff sounded as strained.
Well, to be fair, you also didn't have somebody
crying next to me,
moping next to you during the Monsters of the Rock cruise.
So I mean, I thought they were a lot better, and it was weird seeing them. I mean, we saw them before without Troy Lucetta, but it was still weird seeing a different drummer playing for Tesla because Troy's been with them, the whole time. So, but not bad. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm still listening to that Buck Cherry album, Volume 10. Fucking fantastic album. Love it. And there's a new song from the Gems, and they are the 3 women that are left from Thunder Mother. It's Guernica, Emily, and I apologize. Actually, the bass player that was in Thunder Mother, she's now the guitar player. And they put out a new song. It's called Like a Phoenix. Really good. I like it. Typical hard driving rock kind of AC/DC kind of vein. Checking that out. And the other night, I was out having a couple beers, decompressing after all the bullshit not bullshit, but all the stuff that was going on this last weekend. And I'm like, you know what? I have not listened to Kiss out on the porch in forever. So I'm like, you know what? So I went from Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over, Love Gun, and then I did up to Dynasty. And I hadn't listened to them albums in a while, and it was good to go back and check them out, just sit and chill and, check them out. Of course, I still skip Beth. But it was cool. It was cool listening to, huh?
And then the rest of the album.
Stop it. So that's what we got going. Buck Cherry, the Gems for myself, and some classic Kiss. Tesla Full Throttle Live for BB. David Bowie documentary, Moon Age. Daydream. I only put one O.
He's reading his own writing.
No, I didn't put two O's. Moon Age, Daydream for Dylan. Winger 7 for Scott, plus the Moon Age Daydream for Scotty. He was checking that out too. Rob picked up some new vinyl this week, some Blackjack, some Priest, some Saxon, and checking out the Contagious album, which is really good. Sonny Pooney will be proud of you. So, all right. So what we're doing this week is. We did our scientific method once again. We picked out a Rob's Kiss hat this time because it's a Kiss Krew episode. So we got the order down, and I wanted to do something. I always like to make it difficult for you guys to do stuff like this, put a little thought into it. So the album we're going to work on this time is everyone needs to make an album kind of like a double platinum kind of thing, like a greatest hits kind of thing, but you can only pick one song from each Kiss album. But and this is the Granza rule. So there wasn't all Paul Stanley songs. You have to have at least 7 Gene songs and at least 7 Paul songs. So you can't have all of one guy. And so you can, if you wanted to, you could include side 4 of Alive 2, Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits, and Killers. And then I totally forgot about it, and Scotty brought it up. What about the solo albums? So we're going to have an EP at the end with 5 songs. You have to have at least one from each guy, and then you can double up on one of them. So, and we're going to have a little contest at the beginning. So before whoever goes, we're going to go around the table. We're going to guess 3 songs that a guy's going to have and see how many we get them right as we go. So we drew out of Rob's hat, and BB, you're up for. Actually, it's weird because the whole first part is us guys, and the second part is those guys. So what do you got?
Well,
so
we got to go around and
we got to guess.
Okay.
We got to guess. You can't guess Love Gun because we already know he picked that one.
Yeah.
What do you think, Scott?
Now go slow because I got 19 more songs to go through.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna guess. This is tough. I'm gonna guess Room Service.
No.
Okay. I am going to guess 1,000,000 to 1.
Yes. You get one more pick, sir.
And I am going to guess Magic Touch.
No.
All right, 1 out of 3.
I got for you War Machine.
No.
Hard Times.
No.
God of Thunder.
No.
I got Sure Know Something.
No.
Fuck.
I got.
Scott may win this with one.
I got I Stole Your Love.
No.
Oh, I could have swore that would have been on there.
And I got Deuce.
No.
Okay. So my
So I got 0.
You got 0.
my guesses were locked in. So I had guessed Deuce as well.
Nope.
I had guessed Love Gun, which
Yes.
was proven, and Making Love was my third.
It's your Rock and Roll song.
No.
Okay.
So we tied.
We tied.
No.
All right, so
But that was in the running.
Okay.
And I will
In the
tell you
running.
why after Steve goes.
right.
In the
So
running.
we can, and also if you chose to, you could name it and you could do an album cover as well.
Right.
All right,
So-
BB, what do you got?
So here's the story behind the album. So I'm on the couch and I'm putting my headphones in. I'm like, I'm writing shit down. Right? Oh, this song. I haven't. This song. Let's highlight something like this song. That I didn't like it. Threw it on the couch. I did another one. Threw it on the couch. So my daughter's sitting on the other side of the couch because we have like a big U couch. She's like, "What are you doing?" I said, I got to make a Kiss album for our podcast. And she goes, well, what do you mean? I said, well, I had to pick one song from each Kiss album. I said, I don't know what I want to do. And then I said, then I have to make the album cover and what the vinyl is going to look like, blah, blah, blah. She goes, what do you call it? Butterfly Kiss? Just being funny and being stupid. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And now I have like a thing in my head. So my album cover actually has 4 butterflies with the Kiss paint on them, which I couldn't believe I found. So every song that I picked is either has this word love in the title or in the lyrics
Okay.
On purpose.
on purpose.
Okay.
And the only album that did not have the word love in it was Psycho Circus, but there is a stipulation. And we'll get to that because that's my Japanese bonus. Because this will only be released in Japan and Australia because the people in the U.S. will make fun of me, like Steve Wright.
I would never make fun of you,
What's
BB.
the name of the album?
Butterfly Kiss.
Not Butterfly Love.
No, Butterfly Kiss.
Okay.
Explain the album cover.
All right.
He did.
You did with the
I did. I did with the
Butterfly Kisses.
Butterfly
Ooh,
Kiss.
Butterfly Kisses.
Oh, see? Oh, I got to go back in the studio and redo the album.
You got to reprint all those
You
jackets.
can get a misprint.
Ooh,
There you go. Yeah. A little album cover variant. There's only 10 of them out there.
Hard to
And,
find.
and his mom bought them all.
Yes. So I figured like the vinyl would just be white with like red little splats that look like you got like kissed. You know, very simple. So we're gonna open up this Butterfly Kiss album with a Paul song. So the way it works, I have 20 songs. I have 10 Paul, 7 Gene, 1 Ace,
Hey.
1 Peter Criss, and 1 Eric Singer. So we are going to open up the album with the song Love Gun, of course from Love Gun, sung by Paul. Song number 2, we're going to go to Animalized, sung by Gene, Burn, Bitch, Burn. And the lyric that has love in it is, when love rears its head, I want to get you, I want to get on your case. Oh, baby, I want to put my log right into your fireplace.
Boy, this is going to take a while.
Yeah,
if
this is
he's
gonna be a little bit-
explain every song.
No, just the ones that don't have love in it.
All right.
All right, so like song number 3 from Revenge, a Paul song, Tough Love.
Ooh.
Song number 4 from Hotter Than Hell, a Peter Criss song, Mainline.
And where's the love in that?
I'm needing some lovin'. I'm hot like an oven. It's so true. Song number 5, coming from Sonic Boom, a Gene song, Russian Roulette. And that line is, some ladies love me, some ladies don't. Song number 6 off of Asylum, a Gene song, Love's a Dirty Weapon. Good soon.
Deadly.
It's
Oh,
Deadly.
and I wrote dirty.
That's a misprint variant.
There's
if you wanna
another
find
one.
That one.
See?
And also, you guys, if you think about it, keep track of how many songs cross over with yours.
Okay.
I got none.
Yeah, none so far.
None yet.
Song number 7 off the debut A Paul song, Firehouse. In the line from Firehouse, and you'll love it and think of it until you lose all intuition.
There you go.
Okay. Song number 8 from Lick It Up, also a Paul song, 1,000,000 to 1. And that line is, now that you made up your mind, I'm going to let you go. If that's what it takes to show love is blind.
You should have to sing these.
I know, right? It's funny when I listen to my playlist, I know it.
Dylan can sync it up.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
And song number 9 from Monster, an Eric Singer song, All for the Love of Rock and Roll. See, Dylan knows. Song number 10 from Carnival of Souls, a Paul song, Master and Slave. And that song, I think it actually starts. It actually starts with love, the mighty drug we crave, the master and the slave. You rule us to our grave. Song number 11 from Unmasked, Easy as It Seems. Paul sings that. That's so easy as it seems. I've been your lover for many years. I'm through wasting my time. Okay. Song number 12 from Dynasty, an Ace song, Save Your Love.
Save it.
Save it.
Yeah.
Save it.
Song number 13, and since we had to put it somewhere, from the Elder, a Gene song, Mr. Blackwell. And that line is, I'm a sinner who just loves to sin. I'm a fighter who just loves to win.
You're not well.
Mr. Blackwell. Song number 14 from Unmasked, a Paul song, I Still Love You. Song number 15 from Destroyer, also a Paul song, Do You Love Me? Song number 16 from Hot in the Shade, a Gene song, Prisoner of Love.
Great song.
Yeah. Song number 17 from Dress to Kill, a Paul song, Come On and Love Me.
There you go.
All right.
Where's love in that one?
Song number 18 from Crazy Nights, a Gene song, Hell or High Water. And that line is, come hell or high water, I'm going to love you.
Great song.
Song number 19, also a Gene song from Rock and Roll Over, Love 'em and Leave 'em. And song number 20, this is where the Japanese bonus track variant comes out because I did not have a song from Psycho Circus, so no songs on Psycho Circus contains the word love. But when they released Psycho Circus on a CD single, there was an extended version of I Was Made for Loving You. It's like 7.5 minutes. I had to look it up on YouTube.
Oh, it's the old extended disco
disco
one.
Super
version.
duper extended. Yeah. So that is the
right.
Japanese bonus track at number
We'll
20.
let you slide on that one.
Alrighty. Are we doing the EPs at the end, or are we doing them as he?
Yeah, let's do the EPs at the end.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Very good. Very.
What do you think, Scotty?
Extremely creative. And you know what? I'm amazed that I got one of them with that list. But you know what? Yeah, I love the creativity. It's always cool. You always do a great job with those. And believe it or not, I do have one song on my list that we do match.
Right.
We will get to that.
Holy cow, just one, there's 20 of them. All these are amazing songs. Come on. Mainline? You don't have mainline?
No, I do not. Mainline did not make the cut.
Well, I think that was lovely. Very lovely.
There you go. The theme.
You put a lot of love and effort
See?
into that.
Love
And
that
you
band.
showed a lot of love for it. Yeah, it's very nice. Very good list.
I give Casey the props for the album name.
Yeah,
I
right?
give Casey
For
the
sure.
props for that. I like it. I think we matched 3 songs.
Wow. That's more than I expected.
I like it though. It was creative, BB.
Yes.
Good job,
yes,
buddy.
See, I thought it was going to be something about the butterfly effect, like if like somebody stepped on Peter Criss's hand, like, and that
Eric Singer
registered
would
out.
feel it.
Yeah, that registered out through the Kiss timeline. But I do like the theme of love. That is very cool. Russian Roulette was probably my favorite pick of yours. That's a very underrated song.
Yeah.
I love the speed up, like right before the chorus, the tempo pickup, and then it slows back down for the tempo. Plus, you got your
The
Let me
bass
tell
is
you,
fucking crazy
it wasn't
in that
as
song.
easy as I expected.
Yeah. No, I can imagine. One of those trick, like, on the surface, it seems like, I could easily find it, but like,
See, now if you told us that the premise of the album, we could have got a couple more guesses.
Yeah, true. See?
Oh, easy. Yeah, we could have gotten that. We could have gotten that.
All right, my picks next. Dylan, guesses.
got love for sale.
Yes.
I pledge allegiance to the state of rock and roll.
Yes.
Oh.
I know I'm transparent on a lot of shit.
And my third guess is Modern Day Delilah.
No.
Okay. 2 out of 3, though.
I have Got Love for Sale.
You can't pick the same one. Oh, you haven't written down. Oh, you
I don't have it written
Oh,
down.
you got them written down. Okay.
Right.
All right. One.
Detroit Rock City.
No.
Domino.
No.
Whoa.
He hates Domino.
I hate Domino.
I didn't
think
write it
sucks.
down, but I know you probably have King of Hearts.
Yes.
Oh, that's...
1,000,000 to 1.
No.
Okay. Turn on the Night.
No. Berto.
Coming home.
No.
I Stole Your Love.
No.
Room Service.
Yes.
Ooh, Room Service.
I Stole Your Love was a bad pick because they already
Got
guessed
Love for
the one
Sale.
from Love Gun.
Got love for
I
sale.
know, but I just had to throw another one out there.
All right.
Well, you are known for breaking
Okay.
the rules, so that
now
was
my album, and
That is
literally,
true.
and asked these guys. I literally sat down. I'm like, I do not have a title for my album. I do not have a cover for it. And we were talking about it, and I came up with it. So my album's going to be called Blood and Fire, and it's going to be a double album, kind of like Double Platinum is. And the cover's going to be
Gene
like
Simmons.
no, it's like flames coming up and blood dripping down from the top.
From Kiss.
I haven't figured out the middle of it yet, but that's the album cover.
That'll come to me in the second half.
Yeah.
That'll come
When
during Dylan's
when
album,
Dylan's
then I'll
doing his
understand.
album, I'll yell
Oh,
it out.
Dylan, stop! Wait, I figured out my album.
Yeah, and I did mine in chronological order. So I'm going for the first. So it's going to be album 1, side 1, album 2, side. You know what I mean? Just like you have an album.
Mm-hmm.
So side 1 on the first album, I'm going to open up with Firehouse. We crossed on that, BB.
Yeah.
I have All the Way from Hotter Than Hell. Another good one. Room Service, like Rob said, from Dress to Kill. I have King of the Nighttime World from Destroyer. Fucking love that song. Ladies Room from Rock and Roll Over. Love the studio version of that. Of course, got Love for Sale from Love Gun. That's my side 1 from the first album. Side 2, flip the album over. I used side 4 of Alive 2, All American Man. Dirty Livin' from Dynasty. Underrated song. Tomorrow from Unmasked. Only You from The Elder.
I love that Yaz song.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. And I was not gonna do this, but I have Down on Your Knees from Killers. And I pretty much hate all 4 of those songs, but Down on Your Knees is the best of those 4 terrible songs. I have Danger from Creatures of the Night. Love that song. Album number 2, flip it over. Fits Like a Glove from Lick It Up.
Mm-hmm.
From Animalize, I have 2 written down here.
Of
I
course.
couldn't
Only
decide.
one. There it is. There's the rule break.
But I'm only going with one. Let's do a vote. Which one do you guys think I should have on the album? All right. Should I have I've Had Enough Into the Fire or Get All You Could Take?
I've had enough.
Yeah.
I've Had Enough it is. Okay.
But you know what you can do? You can have that and then not say the other one and have that little pause so you have an extended long song and it's just not credited on the album.
Yeah, the hidden track.
The hidden track right in the middle of the album.
I don't think anybody's ever done that.
Then I go to Any Way You Slice It from Asylum. Reason to Live from Crazy Nights.
Trying to think of
Let's Put the X in Sex from Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits. I think that song is great. One of our faithful listeners, Brian Harris, he fucking hates that song, but I like it. It's perfect for the time when it came out. It's fun Kiss. I like fun Kiss.
It's better than Read My Body, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Absolutely.
That's for sure.
King of Hearts from Hot in the Shade. Scotty's pick for me there. I Just Wanna from Revenge.
Ooh, okay.
Master and Slave. That's another crossover BB for me and you from Carnival of Souls. One of the 3 tolerable songs on that fucking album. I Pledge Allegiance to the State of Rock and Roll. One of Dylan's picks for me from Cycle Circus. Love that song. Russian Roulette. I also crossed over with you on that one.
Ready!
From
Pull
Sonic
the trigger
Boom.
is all you're gonna get.
I love that one. It's
a great
great.
Song. It's a great song.
And then I think I'm going to cross. I won't say. I have Take Me Down Below from Monster.
Okay.
Love that. Paul and Gene singing together again on
Little
which
duet,
is probably,
little duet there.
which is probably the final Kiss album. That's my album.
All right.
Go this way.
I liked it. I thought you had a lot of killer tracks. Big Time Killer. A lot of them I have on my list as well. Yeah, that was definitely a good one. Definitely listenable.
You dug deep. You
It's
surprised me on this
tough
one.
to do. It
Yeah.
is
It's
tough
very
to do.
hard.
I would not expect Dirty Living. from
Really,
you.
but I didn't pick any songs that I don't like. Like I genuinely like all these. I didn't just pick them just to throw people off. I literally genuinely like these songs.
Yeah.
Peter
X and
Criss is
Sex-
very happy.
X and
I
Sex
love
and
Dirty Living. That's
And
fucking
Dirty
great.
Living surprised me, but no, good.
X and
I
Sex
like
surprised me. Dirty Living didn't surprise me.
Okay.
Because that's a good time.
Oh, no,
X and
it's a good
Sex, I didn't
song.
know you liked it that much.
Yeah, I didn't know
do,
that
I
either.
do.
And I thought Turn on the Night would be on there for sure.
Nah, I like Reason to Live. I think it's really good.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's good. I just
Not my way.
No,
Yeah, Ladies' Room was a surprise for me. I love that one. Danger from Creatures is a fantastic one. Even it fits like a glove. You know that 80s shit, man. So good, so good. Yeah, a couple of them were kind of surprises.
Yeah.
Couple
two or
yeah,
three.
Steve, I think you definitely.
And the other ones, like on a couple of them, that was my alternate. If I didn't pick the
Yeah.
one I
Oh, really?
picked, the one you picked was like, ooh, I'm
The other
in
one.
between these two. It's that one or that one. And you picked the opposite on a lot of them.
You might hear a couple two tree duplicates on my list. Very listenable album, though. I really liked both your picks of Russian Roulette. I'm glad that song's getting some love.
yeah, and I didn't have, and actually I was going to make a playlist for myself, and I didn't even get a chance to do that this week.
And it's
So I'm
funny
glad it was like
because
something that we all know, because I wouldn't have the time this week to.
I too was going to go chronological, but I tweaked it a tiny bit. So yeah,
Okay.
we were very kind of mind linked. I could tell.
Well, speaking of Dylan's
Yes.
thing, you're up next, Dylan.
Yeah. Do we want to start with
Let's
the guesses?
do the guesses. Which way you want to go?
I mean, you pick it. That's
All
fine.
right, well, let's go this way.
Okay.
Because I don't have mine
I
written
don't
down.
have anything.
I don't have mine written down.
I don't
We'll
have
skip.
any.
We'll come
All
back.
right,
to it.
I have written down.
Okay. What do you got?
I have Torpedo Girl.
No. Yes.
Creatures of the Night.
No.
Damn it.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna guess. She's So European.
Yes.
That was the other one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
yeah. There's some
Making Love.
Is it? Where the hell is it? No, that was close though on my
Okay.
list. That was the alternate.
Okay, and then my other guess will be Plaster Caster.
Nope.
Okay.
I got She,
No.
Only You,
No.
I Want You.
Yes.
Hey, I got one.
Okay. Take Me Down Below.
Yes.
You also have Tomorrow.
No. Dude, we are the same thing. I had She's So European.
Oh, that's right. I did the same thing Rob did.
Yep. You pulled around.
I know.
It happens. It happens.
Hoisted by your own petard.
And I've had enough into the fire.
No. Okay. So my album is called Sick Hits, and it's Kiss backwards. And the reason why I spelt it that way is because there's going to be 4 different things on the stage, solo spotlights on each of them. You got Sam the Snake, you got the Shattered Glass guitar, like a big bass drum head, and then the smoking guitar from Ace.
Kind of like classic
stage.
78's album cover.
It's very, very similar.
Similar.
Yes.
Have you listened to that? It's really
I
good.
have. It's okay.
So the thing I did instead of going chronological is I kind of bookended. So I went like the earliest, most recent, and then staggered them going towards the middle. So I started with Cold Gin from the first Kiss album. Yeah, I feel like that's a great song. Starting off with the Gene. He doesn't get many Gene starts on the album. I think there's only Revenge and maybe Carnival of Souls.
You mean side A?
Like
Yeah,
the first song on the album.
first song
Yeah,
on the
Hate's the
album.
first song on Carnival, right?
So I think only
So he has
those
two in
Yeah.
a row. Yeah.
Then we go to Take Me Down Below, of course. That's Paul and Gene trading vocals. Then we got Parasite from Hotter Than Hell, another Gene song. And then I go into Yes, I Know Nobody's Perfect from Sonic Boom, another
That's a
Gene
good
song.
one.
I'm very Gene heavy in this top half. Then we go into Rock Bottom from Dressed to Kill. I love the intro. We're doing the intro, and then we're not just going right into it because I like the intro.
it gets rough.
This is where it gets rough. Sometimes. Then we go to Psycho Circus. Of course, Paul singing that one. Then we do Shout It Out Loud. I feel like I had to put like one big song on here. Of course, Gene and Paul trading vocals again on that one. Then I go Childhood's End from Carnival Souls.
Wow, that's a
from
deep
Gene.
cut.
Figure I want to get some emotion out of people.
For a reason.
Yeah. Then we go to I Want You from Paul, Rock and Roll Over. Then Gimme, Tough Love from Revenge, Gene. I figured that was a cool little one to
Gene's
throw in there.
back.
And then closing outside one with Shock Me from Ace on Love Gun. I tried to throw one
I
song
didn't
from
have any Ace.
I tried to throw one from Ace and one from Peter on
Fuck
the
Ace.
list. So we'll get to the Peter list inside too.
Did you have Parasite? He wrote that.
I did not. No.
Tried to grab a hold. Then we go into starting off side 2, Cadillac Dreams from Hot in the Shade, another Gene opener. I wanted
should
to
have known that. I
open,
should have known that one.
open both of them.
Damn. Heavy.
Then we go into Dirty Livin' from Dynasty. There's the Peter song. Then we're going into Turn on the Night from Crazy Nights. Paul, I love that song. It's a great ballad. Not a ballad, power like a poppy Kiss song. Then of course She's So European from Unmasked. Love that song. I love the keyboards from Gene. King of the Mountain, number 16 from Asylum with Paul. Then of course I went with I for Music from the Elder. It was that or Mr. Blackwell for me. Gene and Paul, of course, trading off vocals. I have a lot of Gene Paul duo. And then we go to Animalize for Murder in High Heels with Gene. Great
Bruce plays
riff.
on that.
And then we're sticking with the Gene run with Killer.
He's gotta
from
be over
Creatures.
7.
Stone Cold Killer.
Gotta be.
Track 20 is
7.
What Be This and What Be That from
Breaking
Wright.
Look like that.
All Hell's Breaking Loose from Paul. Look it up. And then my last tracks were the tracks from the other album. So Larger Than Life from Alive 2 from Gene. And then I went Let's Put the X in Sex from Paul. Figured I'd end it off on a cheesy note. Said Kiss has a little cheese.
That's
in them, and
definitely
they do. That's an
It's definitely
iconic
a
Kiss
cheesy one.
Yeah, it's an iconic Kiss staple. So that's my album. What does everybody think?
Yeah, I like the Psycho Circus one. Psycho Circus pick. The more I listen to that album, it's not as bad as I kind of remember it. I Want You, another great one. Dirty Living, Like Your Dad. King of the Mountain. That's probably the highlight of my album, of your album. I really love that song, and that's a great pick.
Yeah, Dylan. Actually, we have quite a few similar picks. So I really dig the album. I like the choices you made, and really cool. We'll cross paths a little bit.
I like some of your choices as well. Like you had Cold Gin, you had Parasite, you had Shock Me. There's a little common theme, you know what I'm saying there?
Little Ace
with
pen.
that. Oh yeah.
He made up for the Ace shit that I didn't
Digging
have.
it. Yeah, I know. He did well. And Childhood End, I like that. You
It's
don't like
not.
that?
It's all right. It's
I
all right.
kind of like that.
It's
Like
okay.
That was
Gene
a
gets in
Tommy
touch with
Thayer
his
co-write.
emotions. Was it? See?
There's times
kinda
where
like
I
that.
will really like Carnival of Souls. but I have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, and
You know
you
what I mean?
you gotta listen to it multiple times. It's kind of got to grow on you.
I think it's something that I need to listen to as an album, not just a song here and there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It definitely is.
And that's how I get through the X Factor with Iron Maiden. I think it's better as an album than it is just
right.
picking songs.
Fortunes of War.
Fortunes of War.
I'm surprised that I didn't guess as many that I did from you.
I
I was surprised by Shout Out. I was wondering what you were going to pick from Destroyer because of your hatred for it. You and Mark Anthony Cake get along good on that.
I knew that,
on that.
like, Detroit was probably going to be picked by a couple people, and I figured Shout Out Loud was the one that was probably not going to get as much.
Yeah. And a
Play.
couple Murder in High Heels, I could have guessed 1,000 times, and I don't think I would have. That might have been the last song I would have picked for anyone to pick off that fucking album. I mean, I don't hate it myself, but Rock Bottom was a cool pick. Yes, I Know Nobody's Perfect from Sonic Boom. I like that too. I like the Gene stuff on those. I like the, I don't know. I just do. Take Me Down Below. I knew you were gonna pick that one.
Yeah.
Cold Gin. I'm not surprised. I should have known. I think I should have known that one too. And honestly, until we were doing this, I didn't even realize I didn't pick a fucking Ace song in the whole thing.
I know.
Tequila.
I'm sure you did. All right, so there's BB's album, there's Dylan's album, and there's my album. So we're going to do a little gem song, which actually BB kind of threw out there today. I'm like, hey, let's just use that one. So we're going to play for our gem song is going to be from the band Yorn, spelled Jorn, and it's going to be their version of Naked City from the Heavy Rock and Roll Radio 2 album, and it's a bonus track on there. So check it out. Let us know what you think.
Position tonight in New York, millionaires and lonely people with lonely stares. I'm not looking for love, and I'm lost in this night. In the naked city, there are 10 million stories. I'm not looking for pity. Young lovers and love at first sight. This is my flesh and my fantasy. Older women with younger men. I've got a feeling I'm in trouble again, but I've got to live my destiny in the naked city. It's a race with the devil. All the pain and the sorrow. Is there no tomorrow? In the naked, naked city. Naked city. Lonely people looking for someone. Lonely people going away. Lonely people looking for something. Lonely people going away. In New York, millionaires and lonely people with lonely stares. I'm not looking for love, and I'm lost in this night. And the naked,
All right, we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed Naked City from Yorn. What'd you guys think of that?
That was good. I liked it.
I played these guys a little preview of it. Good tune. Some good covers on that from the Heavy Rock Radio 2 album. There was one, and it was on iTunes, but it's gone now. But the songs like that, they're like bonus tracks on the newest one. So check that out. I play these guys a little snippet of the version of Hotel California that's like a metal version. Fucking awesome. So Hidden Gem time. We have enough time to do them this week, Dylan. We're not going to be here for 6 hours. So BB's going to go first on this one.
All right. Since my album was all about love, this song will be sent to Mr. No. Well, yeah, he's gonna hate it. This is going off to our friend Mr. Sonny Pooney because I know he has a big heart and a lot of love for the band Helloween. So back in 2006, they redid "I Stole Your Love," which is on their Master of the Rings Extended Edition CD, and they definitely give it a little deeper, heavier grind to it. So I'm sure Mr. Pooney will not love that one, but
He loves it.
I actually like it. So "I Stole Your Love" from Helloween.
All right. Scotty.
Okay, I went with an album. That's okay, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I did too.
So, I just saw this past week was the anniversary of Rat, Invasion of Your Privacy. Great album, one of their bigger albums. But I'm going to dig a little bit deeper, and for like one of their hidden gems, I really like the Detonator album. And that's one, if you ever get a chance to check it out, it came out later, I think 1990 it came out.
Yeah, that's good.
Heads I Win, Tails You Lose.
Yes, excellent album, underrated. I think it didn't sell as well as the other
Except
ones.
for the ballad on there.
Yeah, could do without that, but I dig it. Good production.
Giving yourself away.
Yeah, but that's my hidden gem.
All right.
Nice.
Roberto.
Mine takes me back to my vinyl collection that I just bought a little while ago, and I did Y&T Contagious. The song is L.A. Rocks. It's just a good song. It's just a
They had a
good
video for that.
party, feel good kind of. I like the lyrics. I like the whole kind of back in the 80s, just driving around and having fun, and
The production is great on that album.
it's a fantastic
See,
one.
that's one Sonny
Very
Pooney
good.
will love.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
L.A. Rocks.
love and hate. Actually, he'll hate Detonator too because they did that on Album Review Crew guys too. I'll go next. I have, and actually this is a gem that I had for last week, so I'm going to do it this week. I think Dylan's the same.
Yep.
I was going through my albums like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and looking for something different. Like came across one, and haven't listened to it in forever. It came out in 1988, and it's the Crocus Heart Attack album. Came out right after Change of Address, and Change of Address was they went too poppy on that album. There's some like keyboards on there that kind of remind you of how bad they suck on Unmasked, like keyboardy shit like that. But they came back with Heart Attack in 19. Don't shake your head, though. I see you over there. And so it came out in 1988. So it was like their album getting back to rock. Rob, I don't know if you've ever checked it out or not. Really good.
Yeah,
Opens up with Everybody Rocks. It has Wild Love, Let It Go, Rock and Roll Tonight, Flying High on there. A song at the end is Speed Up. It's like a freaking great, just like kind of Headhunter-ish, like tempo kind of song. Just a great, solid, thank God at the time as a return to rock and, borderline metal for Crocus. More Headhunter than Change of Address.
And not on streaming.
It's not?
Nope.
So that was, you had Headhunter, then the Blitz, and then the one in between, and then that one, right?
Headhunter, you had
Blitz.
Headhunter, Blitz, the Change of Address, then this.
Then that one, okay.
The Dirty Dozen from 1993.
That's the greatest hits one.
So they had a
Yeah,
sleeper
so
in
there's
between
a
there.
there's a I don't
The
wonder
Blitz
I
was a
don't know
good
why
one.
that's
though. The
on
Blitz
not
was a
on
good
there.
one.
Yeah.
That's the tour we saw him for at the Kirby.
Blitz.
Blitz, yeah.
Blitz, yeah.
And
that was 85.
Why? Like
Why would you have their whole discography in that?
in not one album? Like who is involved with this?
It
one
might be
album
a different record company.
Independent label
and
or
it says-
something, yes.
Yeah, so I'm not
But
sure.
it might get put out there sooner or later, like Sonic Boom suddenly is on there.
Is
So
on
you-
there
You
now.
know what?
yeah.
never know.
Think about it. It's 25 years after it came out, so it's probably whatever rights or whatever they had, Walmart had, probably ran
Right,
out.
yep.
So that's probably why you have it on streaming now. What do you got, Dylan?
My hidden gem, I was listening to one of the Spotify playlists that they always update. I think it was either All New Metal or the Kick-Ass Metal playlist that they'll update and rotate, new songs in and stuff like that. And I checked out this one band that really struck with me. They're kind of a thrashy, old school feeling band. They do have some gruff vocals, so beware. BB.
Damn
it. It's a band called High Command, and the album that they just came out with is Eclipse of the Dual Moons, and they're from Worcester. Or how do you pronounce it? Worcester,
Massachusetts.
Worcester, Massachusetts.
Just like Ice Nine Kills. So.
Eclipse of what?
So the band is High Command. The album is Eclipse of the Dual Moons. Very good, very cool sounding thing. It's like heavy as Spirit World, but more thrash than like Spirit World's kind of like just heavy metal.
Right.
But it's good. I really enjoyed what I listened to from it. So.
All right. When's it from?
It's
new?
It's new.
Okay.
It's a new album. I think the album just came out.
Is it like
year.
their debut out? Is it like the
no?
first
I think
out?
it's their maybe third or fourth.
The name kind of sounds like I've heard it before.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it sounded familiar, but it didn't register. But I like this at least. So.
All right. Cool. All right. So our hidden gems. Rob's got L.A. Rock Song from YNT Contagious. Awesome pick. Scotty's got Rat Detonator album from 1990, I believe it is. Good album. Real good. I definitely enjoy it, like I said, with the exception of Giving Yourself Away. Stephen Pearcy should not be singing ballads. High Command, Eclipse of the Dual Moons for Dylan. You can always tell it's going to be something weird when you have a weird album name like that. BB's got Halloween's version of I Stole Your Love. That one goes out to Sonny Pooney because he loves them. And I have Crocus Heart Attack from 1988. So now it's time to get into the Kiss Krew version of this episode. So our buddy Granza decided to blow us off this week. However, I do have his list, and I will, once I find it, I will read his out.
Oh, do we get to guess?
Let the ass bust.
Yeah. Just let me.
Sure.
It's funny. Look at the ones I wrote down, and I didn't even know it.
You're gonna nail all three of them.
But it's funny, like was I like on like
night?
Like what the fuck?
Night.
All right, BB, what do you got for Granza?
All the Kiss songs with night in it. I just showed Scotty. I'm like, look at this. So I have Turn on the Night,
Yep.
Thrills in the Night,
No.
Crazy Nights.
That's from the same album. I'll give you another.
Did I really?
I'll give you another shot.
Yeah, it's the same.
Hey.
Yeah, Turn on the Night
I've been
is
there,
from
buddy.
Crazy Nights.
We all do that.
Fuck. Betrayed.
No, that's one of the worst Kiss songs.
I don't know. It just popped in
That
my
song
head.
just
It was the
fucking
first
sucks.
thing that just came to
You
my
should
head.
have said a Paul song. You would have had a better.
What do you got,
chance.
Scotty?
Love Gun.
Yep.
Strutter.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
No.
Ooh, you almost had the hat trick.
You almost had the trifecta.
Almost had the
Rob, what do you got?
trick.
I got Detroit Rock City.
Yes. That was a no-brainer
I
for
was
him.
made for loving you.
Yep.
Forever.
Nope.
Damn it! I
Dylan.
should
I
have kept it more
had
mainstream.
Detroit Rock City as well.
Okay.
Heaven's on Fire
Yes.
and All American Man.
No, he didn't have one from side 4 of Alive
I
2.
should have said lick it
So
up.
I'll give you another pick because he didn't have one from that album.
Lick it up. Say lick it up. Definitely. He's a Main Street kind of. What they play live is what he says.
I'll go look it up. Yeah.
Bet it's on there.
No.
Oh.
All right, so here's his album. It's called Not for the Innocent, which is kind of weird because he doesn't have that song on here.
And it's a
Houses of the
Gene
Holy.
song too.
Okay, so the cover art is young girl dressed in black fishnet stockings, short black miniskirt with a red belt, white ripped up half shirt hanging over the shoulder, frizzed out teased blonde in black hair.
Really?
Wait a minute. This is the Debbie Gibson poster he has on his wall. At his
Probably facing away
with a gish.
facing away with head turned back at the camera.
Wait, is this Paul? Is he describing Paul?
Yeah, right.
Could be.
Debbie Gibson, I'm telling you.
It could be.
It is.
All right, so his album, and he also goes in chronological order. He does not have anything from Killers or Smashes, Thrashes, or Side 4 of Alive 2, or Killer. I said Killers, right? So he starts out with Strutter. Then he goes to Let Me Go Rock and Roll. Then Rock and Roll Night. Detroit Rock City. Making Love from Rock and Roll Over. Love Gun from Love Gun. I Was Made for Loving You. Tomorrow. He crossed over with me on that one. A World Without Heroes from The Elder.
Wow.
I Love It Loud from Creatures. He's a hits guy. Million to One from Lick It Up. Heaven's on Fire from Animalize. Who Wants to Be Lonely from Asylum. Turn on the Night from Crazy Nights. King of Hearts, crossed over with me on that one as well, from Hot in the Shade. Unholy from Revenge. Hate, crossed over with... No one. Okay. Master and Slave was the other one that
Master
was out
Slave,
there.
yeah.
Which could be the possibly worst Kiss song ever he picks.
Is.
We Are One.
Oh.
Psycho Circus.
That is not a true story.
From Psycho Circus.
There's even a worse
That was
song
a
on
dig
that
at
album.
you.
Story.
That was a dig at you.
There's absolutely.
I finally found
I
my way.
disagree.
It's much worse than that.
No, it's not. I'll
That's
take
like-
that a million. I put that on a loop before I
That's
fucking
probably
listen to it.
like his best pick on this whole list so far.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's a
You're telling me that
I'm
you
gonna
would
skip
rather
you.
listen to I Finally Found My Way?
I like it.
I like it too.
You're honestly
And it was
telling
better
me that
even
you would
live
rather
on the
listen
cruise.
to
We saw it.
We used to
We saw it
have
100%. 100 fucking percent.
We saw it live and
We
we
saw it live.
enjoyed
That
it.
is the bottom Kiss
It
song
was
for me.
fantastic.
Fucking
He would
horrible.
rather listen to
All of them
I
are
Finally
looking at
Found
me
My
when they're
Way.
playing
Are you
it. I'm
kidding
like,
me?
watch the band, not me.
Just to see a look on your face.
He's got
Can I
no
get it?
love.
Can I get a sick bag over here, please?
He doesn't
And,
belong in
Roby?
the Kiss Army because he's not part of the We Are One. We
That's
are one
fine.
in the Kiss Army.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll be in the Steve Army. So from
the Army of One.
that's right. That's all I need, baby. Sonic Boom, Never Enough,
Okay.
Ooh, good one.
and Shout Mercy from
Oh, that's the part that ruins
Monster.
it for
yeah
me.
from
If they didn't do the woohoos, I would like it much more.
yeah.
The
Oh,
woohoos,
yeah.
yeah, the woohoos.
I usually like woohoos. I'm a woohoo guy.
Yeah.
I like the woohoos.
That
in
just
addition
doesn't
to
fit the woohoo.
It's
I
gotta
like
be.
the woohoos because it's followed up with the oh yeah. I think that's a cool juxtaposition.
It's okay, but. So there's Granzas. I will give my commentary on there. Some very questionable picks, Mr. Granza. He's definitely the hits guy.
Definitely.
Strutter's a great pick, though. You know, opening song of the first Kiss album. You can't go wrong there. Like the hits he picked, like Rock Roll Night, Detroit Rock City, Love Gun, I Was Made for Loving You, World Without Heroes, I Love It Loud, Heaven's on Fire, Who Wants to Be Lonely, Turn on the Night, Unholy. They were all singles, right?
Yeah.
So he picked a lot of singles.
He's got a lot of 45s.
He's got a couple decent picks. Million to One is really good. I like. Tomorrow is good. King of Hearts, fantastic. Best song on Hot in the Shade. And the worst pick of the night so far, unless someone else picked it as well, which we're going to find out. What'd you think, Rob?
I thought
Or Joe?
exactly what you said. There's a lot of hits, like probably 50% of what he said they play live.
And aren't we all sick of all that shit?
Exactly. So that's why none of the ones I have are on because I'm just
So now we know what not to pick from Rob.
Yeah, right. You will be guessing like all the off the wall shit
just,
for you.
I don't know. Because you hear them so many times, you gotta.
You got to hear something else.
Exactly. Now, if I did this list when I was 12 years old, a lot of those probably would have been on there.
A couple of them might have been.
Well, except the newer albums, but I mean, because those were the ones that you really loved when you were young. But you kind of get sick of them after 50 years. Yeah. You know, or 40.
How could they
whatever.
not be sick of them?
I don't know. They just, I don't know.
You know what I mean? But it's just in their DNA now.
It's just,
It just spews out.
Doing it, yeah. It's spewing, all right.
It's just repetition because they do the
Muscle
same
memory.
thing.
Yeah, muscle memory.
It's less effort.
That's the whole thing right there.
less effort.
They will not put the effort in to do something different.
But they're getting old, so
I understand
I'm
that.
giving them a pass.
Iron Maiden's getting old too. They have totally new fucking set list.
Yeah.
Anyway, What do you think, Scotty?
No, I liked it. I mean, I have to admit, I'm kind of a hits guy too, but I don't have as many on my list this time. But no, I mean, those are great songs. I mean, if you want to pick best of from the albums, I mean, I could see going with a lot of those. He did surprise me with a couple picks.
Couple, yeah.
Yeah, World Without Heroes. I didn't think he would. That kind of surprised me a little bit. We Are One totally surprised me. I thought for sure he'd take either.
He put that in there to bust my balls.
Yeah, I
100%.
I thought for sure. I mean, the Paul songs like Psycho Circus or
I'm 18.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Would be picked in front of that, but no, good pick, G.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I still question the Rock and Roll All Night pick. Like I love you guys, but I really hope that you two. I know you guys do not have Rock and Roll All Night on
See, that's
here.
not even the definitive version either.
It's just
Yeah, but
like
the live
so
version's so
many
much
better songs on that fucking album than Rock and Roll All Night. Like between that and Beth is like the most. You got to be sick of those songs. And
What does he say? It's a hit for a reason. That's why he says it. You
Well,
know,
Rock
but-
Roll and Night from Just to Kill was not a hit.
No.
This
is
Very
true.
repetitive.
This is true.
And there's no solo in that version either.
Yeah, it's
Correct.
not a
It's
good
repetitive.
one. It's not a good one.
What do you think, Dylan?
I really enjoyed Shout Mercy as a pick. I thought that was a fun pick because, he could have picked Hell or Hallelujah because I figured that would have been like his pick from
Like an I Stole Your Love
Monster.
type pick
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Paul on that.
But
Shout Mercy's good.
Yeah, no, I thought that there was a lot of good stuff on there. Yeah, I agree with the Rock and Roll All Night. Like, if you're going to pick any version of Rock and Roll All Night, you would pick the Alive version because that's the version that got them big. And it even has the hey, so that's rock and roll all night and party every day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No.
That's it's in your DNA. Like
Yeah.
Yep.
you just hear a version that goes, you're like, nope, skip.
Next.
You need to hear the
Go back to
Paul
room
banter.
service.
Return
All
to
right.
sender.
Scotty's up. So what do we got for guesses?
All right. Who's gonna go first?
All right. Mine are written down.
Go ahead, BB. If you got it written down, go ahead.
All right. So I have I Stole Your Love,
Yes.
Unholy,
Yes.
Hide Your Heart.
No.
Oh, we almost had another hat trick.
Damn,
Some bitch.
missed it by that much. I can go next if
Go ahead. Go ahead. I had one and I brain froze.
I got mine written down as well.
Parasite.
Yes.
Shout out loud.
Yes.
I.
No.
Ooh.
I got
ahead.
Exciter.
No.
Ooh. Shout it out loud I had as well. War Machine.
Yes.
I got 2 out of 3.
I got the Oath.
No.
Really? I have All Hell's Breaking Loose.
No.
Whoa.
And Tomorrow.
No.
Boom.
Ofer.
Strike 3, you're out, righty.
Sag.
You're
But
out.
two of you had two of the
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of us had 2 out of 3. The rest of us know Scott.
This is my
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
I suck at it.
You don't know Scott at all.
We're not going to do this game anymore.
Okay. So my album title isn't that creative. It's called Finest Kiss.
Okay.
Okay. However, the cover is, I have a version of like all the gold albums and singles, like kind of like picture of that, like on the front and the back. Gatefold, you open it up. It's the portrait. There's like a, you've probably seen it, like a cartoon portrait of all the members, where it has the, all the members in the middle, like 4 founding members. Then Eric Carr.
Right.
So that's kind of when you open it up. That's kind of the.
like that.
What's Vinny wearing?
Vinny
Man
still
suit.
no, he still has the he has the Ankh. I'll go with the Ankh for Vinny for that.
okay, you're
However,
doing
the
that.
packaging is genius. You'll like this.
All right,
You'll like
all
this.
right.
My packaging is okay. You could get the makeup version, which has all 4 original members in makeup. You could get the non-makeup version, one where you have the Eric Carr, Vinnie Vincent, Bruce Kulick, Eric Singer version of the albums, or you have the variant of the Eric Carr, Mark St. John.
Ooh,
Eric
see?
Singer variant. So I'm thinking like
There's only
they do-
100 of those.
Boy,
Only 100 of those.
he
Press.
did not give Tommy any props at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Poor Tommy.
The
That's my
replacement.
Anyway,
For
sorry.
Spaceman.
Yeah.
The replacement.
We'll make that the 4th variant.
Yeah.
So my album starts off, and it's kind of ironic that my first 2 are from the first 2 records. But I open up with Strutter. I go into Parasite. Million to One makes my list from Look It Up. Magic Touch from Dynasty. Love that tune.
Good one.
Naked City from
Yeah.
which we heard earlier. I love that from Unmasked. It's funny, I didn't really like it as a kid. I really like it more now as I get older. King of Hearts, Hot in the Shade, in my list. I did go with Calling Dr. Love from Rock and Roll Over. Had to throw some Gene songs in there. Modern Day Delilah. I did go with
Fantastic.
one of the hits.
That's
from,
all right.
That's a great comeback.
It is
song.
a great song from Sonic Boom. Now my elder song was off the charts, but I wanted to put something. I put Dark Light on there from Ace,
Hey now.
and then I end the first album with War Machine. I think that's kind of like a good closer, kind of.
You get that murky
you have
ending
that
to it.
tank kind of thing at the end. Second album, I Stole Your Love, opens up with that. Love it.
Good opener.
King of the Mountain. I think a couple of folks say King of the Mountain. Love King of the Mountain. Here's probably my biggest curveball. I did put from Monster, All for the Love of Rock and Roll. I did put that on there as a pick.
Little Eric Singer love.
Little Eric Singer love. Then from Dress to Kill, I did pick She. From Animalize, I went with I've Had Enough. From Carnival Souls, I did go with Childhood's End. I do like Childhood's End.
Yeah.
Crazy Nights, Turn on the Night.
Ooh.
From Revenge, I went with Unholy. Shout Out Loud from Destroyer, which pretty easy pick there. And I ended the album, and I might get a lot of shit for this, but I like Journey of a Thousand Years. I always thought that was a good album ender. I kind of like the whole symphonic ending with the drum roll at the end.
It's okay.
I kind of went
We'll
with
give
that.
it to you the way it runs in your album. We'll give it to you.
It kind of I kind of went with. It's funny. I ended with two Gene songs to end War Machine and Journey of a Thousand Years. I think it kind of those are good album enders.
Since he didn't get openers, he might as well get some
I
enders.
got some enders. So there's my album.
Nice.
I liked it. I thought it was cool. I like the enders. I don't mind a Journey of a Thousand Years. I don't mind that. It's not bad. Unholy is always good. The Bruce solo fucking rips in there. Another one with Childhood's End, which is crazy. King of Hearts all day long. I do. King of Hearts is fucking awesome. Million to One. Magic Touch. That's one that we haven't touched on this evening yet. Great pick.
But very good song as well.
Yeah. I like the packaging.
Yep.
Thank you.
We were talking about Ace gouging people. Scott's fucking gouging us now too, buying all these fucking variants of this album.
That's true.
And I forgot to include Tommy.
I know. It's gonna be just a
Sorry, Tommy.
standalone Tommy version.
It's gonna be the Ace ones that were damaged and shit.
the Ace ones that have the cut in them.
Somebody cut the corner on this. God damn it.
What do you think, BB?
Yeah. Good album. See, we gotta be like marketing guys here. Like Dylan, King of the Mountain. Love that song. Naked City. That's. Unmasked as the older I get, like the other deeper tracks, I'm like even there's one of the I don't know if it's 7 or 8, like the chorus is like, wow, this is really good. It just I think we already kind of said it. It turns you different now that you're a lot older. King of Hearts, another great song. Dark Light, well, that was a nice surprise. But yeah, definitely a good album.
Definitely a good pick. Yeah, I enjoyed just about every song. I think you only had 2 or 3 very
deep.
popular ones.
Yeah.
But you had a lot of good, deeper ones too. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Very nice.
Thanks.
We had a lot of crossover, so I appreciate that. I'm glad somebody talked about Modern Day Delilah because that is a really great Kiss song, and that one it was a really good lead-off single to have on the album. So, you can't fault them for putting out that as the single. Can Paul hit that note anymore?
Not a chance.
Probably not. But it's still great to be on there. But yeah, no, Naked City's great. I think that you had a lot of fantastic picks on there.
Thank you.
Time for the final album. Berto, you're going last. I don't think we've ever gone last on this. I don't think so.
I can't wait to guess.
I don't think so. Let's do our. What do you got for guesses? Anybody got them written down?
Yep.
What do you got, Dylan?
Fits like a glove.
Oh yes, that's definitely on there.
I should have went first.
Shock Me is definitely on there as well.
Charisma.
Charisma's on there.
Oh, that's the first hat trick of the night.
Hat trick.
Dylan's the winner.
Now, you can't say the same ones he
No,
said.
I know.
So,
right? 17 albums left.
Well, mine are already written down,
still
so I already
one
have Shock Me.
okay, we'll let you slide. If they're written down and I can see them,
Cold Gin.
no.
Ooh, 2,000 Man.
No.
Going for the Ace song.
I
That's
did.
a good- that was a
I
good,
just went boop.
I'll go.
good strategy.
Let me look at you. He's going to go with some different picks. Plaster Caster.
No.
Really?
Interesting. No, we picked Shock Me.
Oh, that's right. So, why do I do that again? I get another pick.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. War Machine.
Yes.
I feel like he wanted to go for the ball busting pick like Granza, but I think he picked Within.
Yes.
Okay.
Good one.
Wow.
And
Figured he would
Parasite.
Into the Void.
Oh, for sure.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, you
Ding,
know
ding,
him
ding.
real well.
He got off on a technicality for the first one.
I did.
So, all right.
All right, so I'm gonna have to go just from the top of my head here. So I'm trying to think of the albums you already named. I'm gonna say "Thou Shalt Not."
Yes.
that's got to be on there.
All right.
for sure.
Um,
Definitely.
I'm going to say "She."
No.
Damn it. All right, and then I will go with Deuce.
No.
When I said Within, I'm like, I think he likes Within too much to pick We Are One to bust my balls.
You're absolutely right.
What do you got, buddy?
But I almost named it We Are One. I literally had it named We Are One.
See, you could have
like,
to both ways there.
Did I'm like, I have it named. I'm like, at the I changed it today when I got home. I'm like, I'm gonna change it. So it is called Precision Cut Gems, because they're like they're the songs that I like. You know what I mean? And I think you guys might like them as well. But these are my favorites. And my album, the front of the album is each individual album, all 22 of the albums on the front. That's you open it up, and it's all the different logos over the years that they've used. And in the back, it's just a list of the songs. Because it's a gatefold. I just come up with that right now because I had no album.
It happens. I'm telling you.
Just came up with that right now. All right, so I too went in order. So my first one, you're going to dog on it, but I like this song. I enjoy the song. You guys don't like it. I don't care. Kissin' Time.
I love Kissin' Time.
Do you?
I do.
All right.
I'm on record.
Most
Time's
do,
good.
I'm
okay.
on record.
All right. So most people,
I
they
picked that.
dog
I
one.
picked that. I did a
I don't know.
Kiss
My
draft
my
on the
debut
Fly
doesn't have
podcast.
Kissin' Time on it. I don't know where
We
you
did a
got
draft
that
for the
song
first
from.
3 albums, and I picked Kissin' Time.
They're
I
2 for
just
2
like-
with the covers.
I like how they all sing, and it's just
Exactly.
a feel good, happy song, and it's like they're all talking about the cities, and it just
But it is cool if you think about it.
it is cool.
On the first album, there's 2 different versions of it because that wasn't on the first running of it.
Right.
So they started out with an anomaly like right off the bat.
Right. Without
And
even
the second pressing has
with
Kiss
it
Time.
out. Yeah. Okay. Then we're gonna go to Parasite off Hotter Than Hell. Then we're gonna go. Should you guys guess along? I bet you could get every one of my guesses.
No, I went with "She."
I bet you can get Destroyer.
I struck out.
God of
you
Thunder.
You missed just Dress to Kill.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
I did. I totally missed it on my list.
Wow.
Okay.
Tell me you're going to pick
you're
"She,"
gonna go
then I'm
rock
good.
bottom.
On Destroyer, I went right to Destroyer. Yeah, I would have went. I had Rock Bottom on my list too. I don't know if I didn't write
Go
it.
with Rock Bottom.
Yeah, but it's not on my list because I didn't write it down.
That's all right.
Okay, Rock Bottom.
Getting started.
So Destroyer now we're gonna go with.
I say
And
God of Thunder.
Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Flaming Youth. Oh, it's my favorite.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Rock and Roll Over.
Dr. Love.
Dr. Love.
Ladies' room.
Take Me. Oh, it was
I
the
figured
flip
because
side.
it was your
I
first
know, but
one.
I flipped it over and I did Take Me on the
All
45
right,
the other
all right.
side. Okay, then I did Shock Me. And then I went to Kiss Alive 2, the single side thing.
Rock Ride.
Rockin' in the USA. I love that song.
That is a good one.
Kiss Me's the Phantom.
That gets a lot of. That song gets a lot of shit.
I like it though. Dynasty. Anybody?
Charisma. They picked
Yeah?
Charisma.
Oh, Charisma. That's right. Two Sides of the Coin. Oh, that's a double.
No, you're good. That's unmasked.
Oh, that's unmasked.
That's
That's unmasked. Two Sides of the Coin. Mr. Blackwell, and then I went with Killers, Down on Your Knees. Double.
Double.
Best song out of the four.
Best of the worst.
Best of the worst. But I enjoy that one. Creatures, War Machine, Lick It Up, Fits Like a Glove, Animalize, I've Had Enough. Double. King of the Mountain, Hell or High Water.
Oh, nice.
From Crazy Nice. Love that song.
That's good.
Then Hot in the Shade. What do you think I picked on that one? Anybody? Hot in the Shade?
I'm thinking you picked.
Cadillac Dreams.
That's a good one.
I'm thinking you picked.
That is a good one.
You Love Me to Hate You.
Little Caesar.
Love that band.
Eric Carr,
Love that
little
band.
love. Little love for Eric Carr. Then Thou Shalt Not, Master and Slave, Within. Love that song. Then I went with Modern Day Delilah. Love the vibe of that one. And then off the last one, Monster, Freak. I just like that song. There's something about that. Paul's trying to get his message out and say, hey, if you're a little freaky, you're all right. So
He likes a little freak every once in a while.
I think his vocals are a little rough in the chorus, but other than that,
I'm a freak. Yeah, he's trying to, send some love out there to the freaky people. Yeah. Saying we're all freaks in our own little way.
Yes, absolutely.
Kiss Army are freaks, so there you go.
Okay.
All right. I liked Rob's album. I like the album. I like the first album with the.
We Are One title?
No.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I do. I do like. I like it as a song title
Okay.
rather than a song. I will throw that out there. Kissin' Time. I love Kissin' Time. Love it.
That's
Flaming
good to
Youth.
know.
I should have known that one. That one I should have known.
Yes.
Take Me. I was going. I thought you absolutely would have picked Calling Back to Love on that one. Shock Me. That was a no-brainer for you. Rockin' USA was a good pick. That was a good. That song gets a lot of shit too. Charisma. Always good. Two Sides of the Coin. I would have thought maybe.
I was on the fence on that one. There was a couple throw-ups. I'm like...
I think you were probably thinking Talk to Me, but that chorus gets annoying.
Exactly. That's
That
why I
chorus
switched it,
gets
because I
fucking
had
annoying.
that first, and I flipped it.
That chorus gets
Yep.
annoying. Mr. Blackwell always liked that one. Down on Your Knees, Fits Like a Glove, that's always been a favorite. I've had enough. King of the Mountain. Thou Shalt Not, that's a no-brainer for you, too.
Killer.
For me, that was a no-brainer for you. Modern Day Delilah, good. Freak's good. Freak's is good.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Kiss shit, too.
Yeah.
Good list.
like
A
it.
lot of Gene love on here, which is cool.
Yeah.
I dig it.
It's balanced.
You had 11 jeans. You're disqualified.
Granson
No.
will hate this.
I counted them. They're right on there.
As long as there's at least seven of each.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's a
He
really
had
good
11.
list.
He had too
The
many
Granson
jeans.
No. Count them up. 7.
Yeah, no, it's a really good list. I think it's funny. Flaming Youth was my
Well, he
My
forgot Just to
original-
Kill.
I did. I
Right.
totally
He
forgot.
did that on
Just to Kill.
purpose.
So that's skewed.
I had Rock Bottom on my original handwritten list, too. And then I typed them up. I tried to get fancy. I should have left
See?
my chicken scratch.
See what happens when you go out of your realm? You
I
usually
know.
I mean, let's
Trying to
face
get
it, these are
fancy.
all great albums. I mean, these are all great. Everybody picked great stuff.
It was easier for me to do it in order than trying to mix it up, because then I get a very, I'm all over the place.
Yep.
Yeah, I like your little 80s run there. I had enough. King of the Mountain, Hell or High Water. That stuff is so good. Like,
I think the Gene 80 stuff gets a lot of shit. I like 80%, 85% of it I really like.
yes.
I like 30% of it.
Really?
Yeah. He wasn't there. He wasn't really involved, and it's kind of forgettable lyrics. Not all of it, some of it.
I think it's the more fun stuff.
Stick your log in the fireplace.
So why do people stick on that?
though.
Why do
That's-
people
know,
stick
but
on
he
that?
just
did.
That riff, that's
well, that part, the music's
that's
cool.
one of the best
but
fucking
the lyrics. Some of the lyrics are so
what?
stupid.
I'm not a lyrics guy, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know, but
That line gets more shit than probably any line in any like hard rock band.
'Cause some of it's
I don't
dumb.
care. I don't. So what?
Yeah.
It's Kiss. It's not
Yeah.
fucking Pink Floyd.
right. But
Black Diamond, Fireplace. You know where it's going. It's all going to the same place.
That's I don't care.
nothing to
how
lose. It's
that
literally
goes.
about anal sex. So like,
Yeah.
true. But it's that the way they
The innuendo
bring
of
up
it.
Yeah. Instead of
Well, that was innuendo too. Log in the fireplace.
no, it's kind of right
That's
there.
right.
you know?
So
I don't know. It's just
You guys used to hang out with the hot box from Honesdale, log in the fireplace.
yeah. Okay.
See? You know what I mean?
What's to put a Durso sweet big log?
That was after us, I guess.
Is that a place? I don't know what that is.
We had the War Pigs.
The War Pigs.
Remember the War Pigs?
Oh, weren't they from up the line or something? Oh, yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what they were called.
We had
I don't know. Hot box from Honesdale. I don't know.
It depends on the year. It depends on the year.
Hotbox and Honesdale trying to
We had different names for different years.
We had the Rocker. We had Morticia. We had the War Pigs.
Morticia. Jesus. Oh, my God. Okay, moving on.
All right.
Move on. Yeah, I didn't get to
Let's
talk
let's-
about it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Tell me how great this was.
I thought it was great. I thought I really enjoyed it. Within was a great pick for sure. That's probably the one that really stuck out to me the most. And like I said, I love Modern Day Delilah, so I'm glad it got the double dose of love from the two of you. So very, very good album.
Nice.
Did everybody go?
That was.
I actually made a Spotify playlist. Well, one or two I mixed around, but this is I put like Rob's favorite Kiss songs or whatever I called it, and I just wanted to pick one from every one, and this is pretty much how I had it. But I have like Alive 2 on there, so
Right, some
like
live-
I had
different
Let
live
Me Go
shit.
Rock and Roll from Alive on there, so I'll have to tweak it a little bit because I'm gonna update it, but I gotta put the other ones on there that I don't have, and it's just cool to listen to in order like that, you know. But Let Me Go Rock and Roll off Kiss Alive, holy Christ!
But see, I'll do what
That's
you do, and I'll get
brain-blowing.
anal, and then I'll start moving songs up and down. Like, oh, that doesn't run well. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, and I go boom, boom, boom.
But just keep them chronological, and you'll be fine. Just make it have to go that way. You know what I mean? I like it.
True that.
Yeah.
True that. All right. So what we'll do is we'll do our final thoughts, but give your EP as you go around. You don't have to have a cover for it or anything if you don't. I didn't even think of that at all. That didn't even hit me. But give your EP, so it would be 5 songs, at least one song from each guy, each solo album. And then I'll
Should
give
we
your
reverse
final
the order? Me and I
thoughts.
went last.
Yeah.
And I'll go first.
You want to go first, don't you?
I do. I just want to get it.
No, we're going to pick the names out of the hat again.
because I don't want you guys to say the same things I sung. Well, you'll say it afterwards, but I don't want to. Let's just do it.
You want to be the first.
I want to be the first.
Just say you want to.
Instead of being the last, I want to be the
okay.
first.
I want to
I
pitch
want to
and
get to
bat
the
first.
front of the line.
All right, so final thoughts and
Oh, final thoughts was this was really fun and had a great time, and it's very tough to narrow them down because you want to pick Strutter, you want to pick this one, you want to pick that one, and you just have to, because a lot of the songs I'm tired of because I've heard them for so many years, so then I pick ones that I don't hear all the time or that are my favorites or whatever the reason. Like I had Tomorrow down. And I'm like, oh, I love that one, but I love this one, and I changed it 3 times, and so it's hard to narrow it down. And I know you were struggling.
Scott's Texas. This is impossible.
So it's very difficult, and this is just what I turned up with when I finally sealed it. But it's very difficult to pick the best one when you got at least 5 of your favorites on each one to narrow it down to one of them. That's my thought.
What's your EP?
Oh, and my EP is called Fractured Band in the Mirror. And I'll tell you why. It's got that fractured mirror going on there from Ace's solo album. But because when they released the solo albums, the fractures started.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Very
true. Yeah.
So it opens up with Rip It Out, then Wouldn't You Like to Know Me, then Radioactive, You Matter to Me, and then the closer, Goodbye. Huh?
All right.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Scotty.
I like your solo, your EP there. Very cool.
Fractured Band in the Mirror.
Yes, and it was very prophetic at the time too.
Band in the mirror.
But to
What'd you have from Peter's album?
You matter to me.
to me.
That's why.
But yeah, just to add what you're saying, it's a lot of fun, and it's kind of like a fine line because you want to. You want to pick a song, but then, like you said, you've heard so many songs so many times, so maybe you don't want to veer away from that a little bit. Maybe make it a little bit more interesting. But all these albums are great. I mean, these songs are great. Stuff you're still going to listen to. So those are kind of like my final thoughts on that. My EP is called Soul Kiss, but S-O-L-E Kiss.
Oh.
And I went with the album cover has their 4 faces on Mount Rushmore. And with the Kiss logo behind it, kind of like
that plastic thing that they got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Like the Deep Purple album.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. Something different. But I open up my album, rip it out. I mean, that's such a great.
Killer
it's a
opener.
no-brainer. Ace's soul album's the best. Love it. Paul's is very close.
Very
say
close.
that.
Close second.
It's all right. Is the
If you're
song?
not first, you're last.
Yeah, it's all right. It's my song off the Paul album. I love that tune. For the Peter song, I went with "Hooked on Rock and Roll." Kind of like that. For the Gene song, I went with "Man of a Thousand Faces." I always
one.
like
Nice.
that.
Yeah, that's
really
a
like
nice-
that one
that's
a
a
lot.
good one.
And then I closed my EP out with "Speeding Back to My Baby," and more for the reason that guitar solo is one of his very best. That is.
I love those.
Yeah.
Those backing vocals. Ooh, speed and back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even that solo
Yeah.
in the middle is just,
Yeah.
he just
Very
slays
good.
it. Yeah,
And it
it's
switches
great.
speakers and stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So there's my EP.
Nice.
Yeah, I love when we get together and you guys come along and we do this, because this is pretty much the one thing that bonds us all together is this band, and we like to rag on each other, picking love songs, and it is fun, and it just makes you think a little bit deeper and deeper of their catalog, and it brings out different songs like Mainline, like yeah, it sucks, but it's not bad.
I like
what I
it.
mean? It's all right,
Yeah.
But I made two. So since I had two vinyls, I needed to make two EPs.
Okay.
I had to
Is
make
one a Japanese, Australian
well,
version only?
one is going to be only the U.S. production because these are the good songs,
Oh, okay.
and then there's going to be the love version of the EP.
I thought it was gonna be like
love
Control.
version.
No. So I'll keep piggybacking off the love version. So I'm going to open up with Paul Stanley. Tonight You Belong to Me.
Great song.
Nice.
Great song, but it says, in a dream a long time ago, we fell in love, but what do we know?
Oh,
Right?
What do we know? Boom.
But so then the next song from song number 2 is going to be Ace. I'm in the need of love.
It's like you're on your second honeymoon
I know,
or
right?
something.
Well, the kids are almost out of the house,
Well,
so
there you
it's
go.
getting there. Song number 3 from the love version from Gene, Tunnel of Love.
Wow. Wonder what that means.
Yeah, right. Song number 4 from Peter Criss, I'm Gonna Love You. Seems like this fucking
I don't even think I
asshole.
know that song. I don't even think I know
And,
that.
and I'm going to close the album of the Love Version EP CD with Paul Stanley, Love in Chains.
Okay.
All right. So the only U.S. released EP, this is my EP. Because this is what I actually started with. And just to be a jackass, I went with the Love one. But my EP would have been Paul Stanley, Love in Chains. Would have opened it up. Ace number 2 is Speeding Back My Baby, like Scott said. Love that guitar riff in there. Song number 3, Radioactive from Gene. As long as you cut out the first 1 minute of bullshit.
Sanctum.
Yeah, so
I
fucking
like
stupid.
that.
That's got a great build to
I
it.
love that.
The weird thing is
He did that when we saw him.
I know.
It
the
was
CD,
awesome.
the CD version that we have, like for some
stops.
reason, it has like half of the intro as Radioactive, and then the rest of Radioactive and Burn It Up with Fever as track 2, Burn It Up with Fever.
Yeah, it's weird.
Really weird.
Really?
Yeah.
You have that on vinyl?
You're my food.
Yeah.
You're my water. Got to be the devil's daughter.
I have a
That's
signed
a
one. I
dollar.
got the one signed, the picture.
Oh,
one
that's right. That's
at the
right.
phone.
Yeah.
From BB, actually.
Sweet.
Song number 4 is going to be from Peter Criss, and I love this song. That's the kind of sugar that Papa likes, and I have no clue why. And it's the time, it's the 70s. That's what he grew up with. That's his roots. I think that song's
I think
fantastic.
that's a cover, too. Is that a cover?
Ooh, I don't know.
I thought it
It
was.
could be.
I
I
don't
know a couple
It-
covers.
It
Yeah.
could be, and I have no.
It's still a good one, though.
Yeah. And then I'm going to close it with another Paul Stanley Move On.
That's a good
Bob
one.
Kulick's guitar riff on that, fucking
yep.
killer.
That's a good one.
But there's my 2 EPs ready.
BC the Love Child. Or BB the Love Child. Yeah. Sorry, BC.
Yeah, I mean, BC could be too.
Yeah, he could be the love child. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's always fun having the Kiss Krew talk about Kiss songs. It's always interesting how many different topics you could talk about with Kiss because, you think that,
I don't know how these other podcasts can do it every week.
I know that it really makes you dig deep, and also respect them for, having that creativity to do that. But my EP I decided, for the most part, this is like songs that I go to on this EP, but I had to throw in some, trolling aspect to it. But of course, I open up with Radioactive. That's just such a good song. It's a great
With the intro, I hope.
With the intro, yeah. It's the opening. It's the opening track, so I have to. You got the devil's
See, mine's in the middle. You had to cut it out.
The devil's tritone in there, and then I go into Speeding Back to My Baby. It's such a good riff.
Wow,
and
that's
such a good song.
breathe for that one.
Then Move On as well. I also did Move On because I love the version from the One Live Kiss, where he like recites the intro lyrics and then goes into it. Then I go into Tossin' and Turnin' from Peter Criss.
Okay. All right.
Because I always liked the original song, and I don't think he does it too bad. And then I end off with what song do you think I end off with, Dad? If you had to guess.
I don't know.
I end off with When You Wish Upon a Star from G.
Of course you did.
I think that is a really wonderful way for him to end the thing because his dreams did come true. He grew up.
Autobiographical.
Yes, exactly. And it warms my heart every time. And he doesn't suck at singing it.
It's all right.
Like, you think that he wouldn't be able to sing it well? I think he sings it pretty decently.
That is Gene Simmons' Beth, if you ask me.
I agree. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
But I
he does a good job, though. He doesn't ruin it.
You know what? He's the demon, and he showed his soft side.
Where was the tear for that one?
I was going to say, everybody always points to the tear at the end of World Without Heroes, but he showed it before with When You Wish Upon a Star. So I can't erase that history. I have to show it on my EP.
He was singing with Jiminy Cricket on his shoulder.
Jiminy Cricket and the Blue Fairy.
Nice.
Yeah, guys, thanks for coming tonight. Too bad Granza boned us.
Did he do an EP, Granza?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you
did.
didn't do BC's album.
I don't. He didn't give me one.
Oh, my bad.
I
got excited. I'm like, oh wait.
We have another whole half an hour.
Yeah, Granza has an EP, so I'll give Granza's. It has no name, but he has Wouldn't You Like to Know Me, Radioactive, then Rip It Out, You Matter to Me, and then It's All Right at the end.
That's a good one, too.
That's a good album.
That's very similar to mine.
And similar to mine.
Yeah.
The Paul
matter
songs
to
are
me.
the Paul songs are a little bit questionable.
Which ones did he have? Wouldn't You Like to
Wouldn't
Know
You Like
Me?
to Know Me?
That's
It's
a great
good.
song.
And It's All
And
Right.
It's All Right. It's All Right.
It's
all
all right,
right.
but it's
No, that's a good
it's
one,
about the
too.
sixth song.
You Matter to Me, Radioactive,
I
Rip
love
It
that.
Out.
I love that
Good
Traveling
one.
Wilburys song. But it's all
It's all right.
So that was Granza's. So sucks that he couldn't be here. Sucks that BC couldn't be here. BC's got a crazy thing going on, but he'll be back with us. And actually, in 2 weeks, he can't make next week's either. You guys, by the way. I love the Kiss Krew episodes. We don't do any Kiss episodes anymore unless we have the Kiss Krew here. I mean, we talk about them probably every fucking podcast, anyways, in one way or shape or form.
As well you should.
But it's always great having these guys. And I got a couple ideas for the next one, but I like to make it a little difficult to do. They're our band. We there's certain things we like, certain things we hate. We have ball busting picks, and thank you, Granza. But it's tough to narrow this shit down. Like, okay, you pick one song from each album. What the fuck? I was like,
It is.
all right. So I had to have the Granza rule because it would have been all Paul Stanley songs for him.
Oh, yeah.
So, but
The Granza rule.
I mean, it's Gene and Paul. They need to be balanced out. I think. You know what I mean? Like all the albums aren't balanced out, but in the overall thing, I think it's a good balance between Gene and Paul throughout the Kiss spectra. Yeah. And it's just fun. I'm always happy to see you guys, and we're going to see Ace in October.
Yes.
And we're going to see Wasp. Are you going to see Wasp again?
August.
Right?
could
That's
be.
like August 25th, maybe.
And I got tickets for Mr. Speed, but you're not going to be around for that, right?
I won't be around.
I
I
got
won't be
tickets
around for that.
They're playing the Kirby, Mr. Speed. So that'll be fun. Yeah, I got tickets
Yeah,
for
that's
that already.
Yeah, I'll be out of
That's
town for
it's
that
a
one.
Saturday night too.
Yeah, that'd be. They're a band I'd love to see too, but
Yeah.
I just won't. I won't even be in Pennsylvania for that.
Me and the wife are going with another guy and his girlfriend. So
When
you
is
guys
that?
want to go down? It's a Saturday.
It's like July 7th or something.
No,
or is it September.
September
it's like
16th.
September 16th.
It's right after my
We'll be in
birthday,
Miami.
so.
We'll be going on our cruise.
I'll just make sure Penn State's not home. I'll check it
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Fuck Penn State.
Let's
No.
go.
Oh, whoa.
It'll be fun. I've never seen Mr. Speed. That's one of the tribute
And
bands
they're
that I've
ones
never
that you hear
seen.
of all the time.
Yeah, so I'd like to see what they got and see how they sound.
Yeah.
And it'd be fun, you know.
They better do
Huh?
Mr.
Let's
Speed.
go. Let's make it a
I'm
party.
not- I'm
Mr.
not-
Speed better do
Let's
Mr.
follow
Speed. You're right.
I'm not a huge fan of the song Mr. Speed, but they better fucking do it.
We'll go down, we'll get some wings before we go down, then we'll go check out the show.
Go to the sports bar right next door.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday night. We'll go down, listen to
I'll
some
let you
music,
know.
check it out.
Absolutely. You'll have to report back.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I have our next Kiss Krew one scheduled. I'll tell you guys when it is, and hopefully we can make it work. But always fun doing the Kiss Krew, and I can't wait to do the next one. We have the final shows to look forward to. They'll probably add 6 or 7 more dates by the time we meet again here, and but always fun, always great to have you guys here. And it kind of sucked when we did it in COVID. We did it like on Skype because we were just like, you know what I mean? It wasn't this. It wasn't this. You know, looking at one another and flipping off and whatever the fuck. But always great, always fun. Everyone's albums, you know, for the most part. I mean, and everyone's not gonna like the same thing. And there were some crossovers and some stuff, and then some were totally like not even close to what the other guys had. My EP, I don't have a name for it. Mine opens up with "Burning Up with Fever" from Gene.
Wow.
Interesting.
And then I go to, because I want to hear this song played the fucking way it should be fucking played, Ace and Company, Snowblind, at the pace that it's actually fucking written at. Or even a little faster. It's like a funeral dirge the way they fucking play it anymore. It drives me fucking insane. Take Me Away, Together as One from Paul Stanley Soul. That's my favorite song on that fucking album, hands down. And then I'm with BB. I'm in the BB camp. That's the kind of sugar Papa likes. I like that one. It's catchy, very
A little catchy.
And then I think I'm on the same page with BB too. I have "Move On" and Dylan as my final track on the album as well. I like that. Thank God no one picked "Hold Me, Touch Me." Thank you, everybody. That's number 2 worst Kiss song after "We Are One."
Disagree.
I was going to say
I
Odyssey.
enjoy both
As long
of
as
those.
nobody took
I
Odyssey.
enjoy both of those songs.
You know what?
references
That's our
in-
next
in
episode.
Kiss.
We're gonna make a 10-song album of the
Worst
shittiest Kiss songs fucking ever.
Wow.
Boom! There you go.
Odyssey listed
There's our
10
next episode. 10-song album, 2 bonus tracks.
I think
The
that's
shit.
Sorry.
We're gonna
But
call it the
listen,
shit.
but listen,
You can only pick
your 2
one Peter
bonus.
Criss song.
Yeah, you can only pick one Peter Criss. No solo album shit. But your 2 bonus tracks have to be ones that you love to bring you back out of the coma.
Okay.
But there's still bad ones?
No.
No,
The
You
one
need 2
best
good
of
ones.
the bad-
2 good ones
okay.
to
Revive
revive.
you.
That's
Really
going to be
good
your
ones.
AED.
I thought you meant the
Oh, yeah.
best of the worst.
The smelling
No.
salts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be the next
Oh,
one.
that'll be a lot of fun.
So that'll be the next one.
There
Good
you
job,
go.
BB.
Thank
So
you.
we got that
All
one.
right.
So I
Write
have
that down so you
a
don't
couple
forget.
more ideas, but I'll give you guys the date
Yeah.
after. So
Big shit emoji.
Fire.
with Gene's makeup
God.
on fire. Spitting blood.
This might come to fisticuffs with
Bleeding
this
Ooh.
next episode.
I'm picking all Paul Stanley songs from Grant's game. Except for We Are One.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Love the Kiss Krew episodes, and I don't think we're going to see another Kiss Krews. I don't think
doubt
that's
it.
going to fucking
No,
happen.
that's-
If they do
ship
do
has
one, it was
sailed.
going to be what they said it was going to be. I'm not interested anyways.
No, me neither.
But
I think
We have-
there will be Gene's shows, solo shows at some point, though.
I think
Solo
so
show,
too.
but not a cruise.
Correct.
Not a cruise.
Cruises are over.
I would definitely go see Gene live. Maybe you'll get Gene and Ace out together.
That's possible.
They do that shit in Japan.
Yeah.
You know.
And to build the crowd to make them come, Gene would say, "Yeah, Ace, come along with me,"
Oh fuck yeah.
and Ace would do it for the money. So, yep, they both do it for the money.
We'd
so.
go. We'd all go
Yeah,
here. We'd
I'd
all
go.
fucking go.
I'd go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That'd be cool if they did like the old like when Sammy and Dave went out on tour.
Yeah.
Just go Gene and Ace and bring the same band.
Yeah.
You know, Ryan Cook and Phil and Jeremy.
Better pay those guys good. They'd be fucking exhausted doing that fucking night after night.
Well, if they
But
do
they
like
would
a-
love it. They would
they
fucking
would
love
love
it.
Just like if they do like 10 songs,
Yeah, both
10
each
songs,
band
and
do an
maybe
hour?
come out for
Or they do an hour with
come
each
out
band,
for
they do
one
that.
song.
Those guys would fucking
Yeah.
eat that shit up. Absolutely. They
Did
would
you see
love
the
that.
Sammy and Dave thing when they
Yeah, I
toured?
did,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
I did
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sammy kicked Dave's ass all over the fucking world.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed both of them.
I enjoyed both,
Yeah.
but I like
I've been
Dave.
trying to tell you that for years. I'm just glad you just realized
Well,
this now.
he said not with Van Halen. Sammy didn't kick.
I'm
Dave's
just
ass.
I'm just going by the statement he just made.
Yeah, but that was.
Did I say Sammy kicked Dave's ass?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant that in reverse.
Oh.
I meant that in reverse.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, Dave was way better
I
than
was gonna
say,
Sammy.
see.
all right.
Dave was way
See,
better.
his,
Sorry, I reversed that.
oh.
Oh,
Damn
was
it.
that a?
That
Was
came
that
out
a
wrong.
full pop?
Dylan
was a full pop.
Watch
That
this.
was
Dylan,
absolute-
cut this
gonna
part
be
out.
like-
That's enough.
Sammy's
So-
better when Sammy was Sammy,
Yeah, it was
not
so,
Van Hagar. You know what I mean?
Oh, I
I
know.
like Sammy.
I know.
Sammy by himself, and then by himself after Van Hagar.
And then a couple. I mean,
I mean, there's a couple good songs, but maybe it's the age frame.
It is.
that
It is.
we're-
It's what we came in
You know
at.
what I mean? Yeah,
Right.
we
We
came in.
right. I came in at 84, and then the next album they released is 5150.
Yeah,
so
we
I'm
came
stuck.
in at like
I'm
women,
stuck.
women and children
Probably
first.
I'm stuck
79,
right in the
80.
middle.
Yeah, we came in right around there, so it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I remember getting women and children first. I was like, this is amazing. Oh my god.
Like we're like lost control. That's so weird.
Yeah,
cool and
but I
shit.
love it.
Fucking awesome.
And then Diver Down come on. We're like, ugh.
I was not. I was never.
I was
on
no. I
Diver
was
Down.
just like, oh, this ain't the same. It's kind of like a little weird.
I love Diver. I've always.
No, I
loved
love it, but it was so short and like it was over like that. And you're like,
because they weren't even supposed to record.
Yeah.
yeah, it was like 32
They were
minutes long.
they were
the
under
whole thing.
contract,
I
so
love
they
it.
just threw
awesome.
a bunch
It
of
was still
covers and a couple
good.
together. And
But then 84 came out, and you're
guitars.
like, a lot of synthesizers.
That has
what's going
Diver
on?
Down has the absolute best Van Halen back cover.
Yeah,
That show that they
With the
opened for the
crowd.
Stones
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Dave's
yeah,
jumping.
yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
Full blood.
guys. Awesome. Thank you for coming. Always enjoy the Kiss Krew. Another fun episode. Another tough one to mentally do, and I can't wait for the next one. We'll do a definitely a ball busting one the next time. It'll be a blast. So guys, thanks for listening. Take care of yourselves and each other. We will see you next time. And there definitely will be a next time.